Samsung just announced the Galaxy S22 Ultra, but I'm here to tell you that you may not want to buy it just yet. Here are 5 reasons why you might want to pick up its predecessor, the Galaxy S21 Ultra, instead. The most radical change about the S22 Ultra is for sure the design. But in my opinion, the S21 Ultra looks a lot better. Sure, having no camera bump is appealing, but it kind of looks generic. The S21 Ultra has a lot more character with that sleek camera flowing organically into the frame. I think it looks very classy, especially in that matte black. Design is definitely subjective, but what isn't subjective are dimensions. There's no lie, the S21 Ultra is a thick boy. It's a big device, and it's really hard to navigate with one hand. Now that they have to fit in the S Pen on the newer model, it's actually gotten wider. And that's really what matters most. How wide a device is determines how well you can use it with one hand. And the S22 Ultra is extremely wide now. It's as wide as the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and that is huge. So the S21 Ultra is definitely still a big phone, but it will still be more manageable than its successor. By the way, it's held up really well over the last year. I've dropped it a couple of times without a case, and it does have a few scratches and a few nicks on the frame, but nothing major. Now I've got some good news. Even with the S Pen, Samsung managed to keep the battery capacity at a whopping 5,000 mAh, and I cannot tell you how good the battery life is just yet. Make sure you're subscribed to not miss the full battery tests videos coming very soon. But what I can tell you, the S21 Ultra's battery life is very, very good. I've tested it extensively, and let me tell you, it is no joke. Go check out my full battery tests on it. Spoiler, it almost always beat out its Android competitors. So if you're worried about battery life, don't be. It's awesome. It always managed to get me through a day, even when I was traveling. And speaking of which, I also tested the camera extensively, and let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. The camera hardware of the S22 Ultra is not much improved, at least on paper. I'm very excited to see how it performs, but the S21 Ultra's camera is incredible. Here it is next to the Pixel 6 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro, and it can definitely keep up. It's actually got better over time through updates. In my eyes, the best thing about it though is its versatility. It has an ultra wide, a wide angle, a 3x zoom, and a 10x zoom. It might not have the best camera overall, but it's definitely one of the most versatile. Especially that 10x is incredible, and no one really can compete with it. Now 100x might be pushing it, but I've actually used it to read things that were far away that I couldn't really see. That's really incredible. Overall, the camera is very good. The pictures it takes are very detailed and sharp, with plenty of dynamic range. I'm sure the S22 Ultra's camera is still a little better, but I'd be surprised if it's a major upgrade. Next up is software, and Samsung actually now offers longer update support than Google. That's crazy. 4 years of major OS upgrades and 5 years of security patches. That's insane, and it means the S21 Ultra will get Android 15. Yes, the S22 will get Android 16 just because it started off on Android 12 instead of Android 11, but if you go out and buy a Pixel 6 Pro right now, it won't get you more OS upgrades than an S21 Ultra, and that's huge. Over the last year, Samsung has shown an incredible track record when it comes to software updates. They were frequent and very fast. Security patches often arrived earlier than on Pixel devices. Very good job, Samsung. Now the software overall is the same as on the S22 Ultra. The Samsung experience is not for everyone, but I personally like it quite a bit. It has a nice look and feel and some unique features. The last and most obvious reason why you want to get the S21 Ultra instead of the S22 Ultra is of course price. If you want to pick up the new S22 Ultra, it will run you at least $1,200, if not more. Kind of depends on where you live, and that is a lot of money. The S21 Ultra, on the other hand, has been out for over a year now, so the price has dropped by quite a bit. You can definitely get it for under $1,000, around $900 I'd say, even less if you buy it refurbished or used. And there's another sneaky reason. Samsung actually decreased the RAM on the entry-level model of the S22 Ultra. It now comes with 8 instead of 12 GB of RAM, which is default on every S21 Ultra model. You now have to spend an extra $100 just to get the RAM upgrade. Do I need the extra RAM? I don't know, but why do I have to pay more for it now? Samsung has added a new virtual memory feature, which allows you to momentarily gain extra RAM, but that feature will also be available through an update on the S21 Ultra. So kind of sneaky from Samsung to just offer you 8 gigs instead of 12. Also, the high-end model with 16 GB of RAM is only available on the S21 lineup. Over a year after its release, I can definitely still recommend the S21 Ultra. It did not win the MKBHD Smartphone of the Year 2021 award for nothing, but I do also understand if you want the new and shiny S22 Ultra instead. First of all, the most significant change, the S Pen. The S21 Ultra actually supported an S Pen as well, but there was nowhere to put it, so what am I supposed to do with a pen? Just carry it around with me all the time? On the S22 Ultra, it now fits right into the device, making it so much more useful and accessible. The S Pen has also been improved with better performance and lower latency, and overall the S Pen opens up a bunch of possibilities that you cannot get with just any other device really. So if you want a note, get a S22 Ultra. If you don't care for the S Pen, then it's there anyways. That doesn't take anything away from how incredible of a device it is. Now, the other reason why you might want to get the S22 Ultra is because you just want the latest and greatest. And I get it. It is objectively a better device than its predecessor. You get a better and slightly brighter screen with stronger glass, a better camera, faster performance, faster charging, and you can get a terabyte of storage built in now. Let me know what you guys think of the S22 lineup. Will you be picking up a device, or will you be going with the S21 Ultra, for example, instead? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Make sure you're subscribed and you've hit the notification bell to not miss my upcoming videos on the full S22 lineup. Watch these two videos next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.